The National Electrical Code, specifically Section 695.4 B1, addresses overcurrent protection for fire pump controllers. It's important to understand the difference in requirements for overcurrent devices on the load side, meaning after the controller, versus the generator side, meaning before the controller. The requirement to carry locked rotor current indefinitely as stated in Section 695.4 B1 applies to overcurrent protection devices located on the load side of the fire pump controller. The reason for this is that the fire pump controller is specifically designed to protect the pump motor. In the event of a fault condition, the controller will automatically disconnect the pump motor from the power source. This action prevents the motor from being damaged due to prolonged overcurrent conditions such as a locked rotor event. Now let's consider the overcurrent protective device on the generator side of the fire pump controller. This device, such as the breaker in the generator paralleling switchgear, has a different purpose. It is intended to provide short-circuit protection only. The rationale behind this is that the generator is not expected to supply locked rotor current indefinitely. If a fault occurs on the load side of the fire pump controller, the controller will disconnect the pump motor. When this disconnection occurs, the generator will no longer be required to provide locked rotor current. Therefore, the breaker that feeds the controller from the generator is not required to be sized to carry locked rotor current indefinitely. It only needs to provide short-circuit protection to safeguard the generator itself. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, Section 430.62 provides guidance on sizing overcurrent protection for motors. This section states that the overcurrent protection should be sized to protect the motor windings from overloads and short circuits. However, it does not require the overcurrent protection to be sized to carry locked rotor current indefinitely. The specific NEC sections relevant to this discussion are, firstly, 695.4 B, which addresses overcurrent protection between an on-site standby generator and a fire pump controller. This section clarifies that these overcurrent protective devices should be selected and sized according to 430.62 to provide short-circuit protection only. Secondly, 695.4 B1 outlines the requirements for overcurrent protection devices on the load side of the fire pump controller, stating they must be capable of carrying locked rotor current indefinitely. Understanding these sections is crucial for ensuring proper fire pump system design and compliance with the National Electrical Code. In summary, the overcurrent protection on the generator side of a fire pump controller is sized for short-circuit protection, while the overcurrent protection on the load side of the controller is sized to carry locked rotor current indefinitely. This approach ensures both motor and generator protection in a fire pump system.